complete the lineup. So big one. It's the 77 car. Christian Reed.
That's at the top of that. It'll be a red flag. That's the top of Eau Rouge. Ready on turn 4. He's lost it on the right-hander as he's crested the hill and went in very heavily. Red flag completely destroyed the car.
Now, this is the team boss at Proton competition, Dempsey Proton Racing. He is the man who has started every single... He's now done more WEC races than Louise Beckett. No more than Eduardo Freitas, but he has started every single race so far. And that is going to be a lot of work for the team in a very short period.
We're talking about cold tyres and tyre pressures. He's lost it coming up the hill on the right-hander, spun around. You can see already the engine air duct cover has come off as it's been turning around. All 4 wheels locked up and the impending thud is coming, and it comes front, side, back, and the right-hand side is kind of half got away with it.
Yeah, it all went in driver's side, didn't it? That's a big shut. And that debris field will take a while to clear up as well.
First of all, I hope he's okay, because whichever way, that is a fast accident to go into the tyre wall, and it's good to see that he's out. Good to see that he's out in his own accord as well. Thumbs up to the doctors.
Europe, he lost that very early, didn't he?
Yeah.
It's at the bottom of the hill, Graham. There's a compression in the rear of the car, suddenly goes light, and there's a little bump here. We'll see it again. That's him coming through the shot now. And there it is, just over the curb. And at the curb at the right-hand side, that's where there is that little bump, and if you've got the wrong lateral load on at that point, it's a bit later than I thought he lost it, but it's still, the effect is exactly the same.
Yeah.
I think the tyre wall absorbed it extremely well.
Yeah, which is good news for the driver. Obviously, that's the job, is to save the soft contents. The 1st of May, Spa-Francorchamps, the sun shining, a beautiful racetrack, a challenging field packed full of talent with lots of new cars, new teams, and a whole new category to contemplate. Hypercar made its debut. Toyota Gazoo Racing locked out the front row with their 2 010 Hypercars. And in 3rd place, Phil Hansen for United Autosports, the car that led LMP2 qualifying. And Hansen was not hanging around waiting for the Toyotas to sort out their private battle. He went right by them at the start to take the lead briefly for LMP2. In the GT Pro class, a stunning lap put the 92 Porsche on pole, and despite early challenges from Ferrari, it was rarely headed. 10 laps, the number 7 Toyota led, then the number 8 was waved through because it was seeming to be a quicker car. At this stage, Alpine were bedding themselves in gently with their number 36 car, the 3rd Hypercar. Plenty of action throughout the GT category in Pro and Am. And lots of close racing, as we've always come to expect in the LMP2 class, including this heart-in-the-mouth moment for the WRT team, as their young superstar Ferdy Habsburg went side to side down through Eau Rouge. Contact between the number 7 Toyota and the 91 Porsche. It had already had 1 puncture, that caused another. And after 4 hours of racing, the first yellow flags and full course caution. Alpine at this stage looked very much potentially a race winner, particularly as Toyota's number 7 car locked up and steered off into the gravel. This car had already had a number of off-track excursions and contact with the Porsche. Kazuki Kobayashi put it in the gravel and cost them a chance of victory. Senior Tech leading at this stage, struggling to get back up to speed on cold tyres. G-Drive's 26th car, their better placed car, had an oil leak that put them out of the race. Senior Tech recovered to take the battle to Toyota into the closing stages. The 92 Porsche was almost never headed in the GTE Pro class, a starry weekend for them. 22 United Autosports in front almost without exception in LMP2. And the overall race win, the first of the Hypercar era, went to Toyota number 8. The TGR 010 claiming the first Hypercar win, the number 7 car claiming the first Hypercar pole.